So at Vincent, we're creating a platform for wineries to be able to directly connect with consumers by explaining to them what wine they're working on and inviting consumers to purchase that wine already while it's still in the barrel. As a winery owner, I saw a complete disconnect between the winery and the wine consumer. No feedback loop, no expressions of what really is happening on the consumer level coming back to the winery. That for a product which is supposed to be full of passion and romance and soul and all about connection, there was zero connection.
So we got to the concept of Vincent by combining the French imprimeur concept, and there's a combination of the American concept of direct-to-consumer that was and is a bit limited to cult wineries in the California area. The idea is basically to create a platform where the winery would onboard and present themselves directly to the consumer.
The wine industry globally generates over $300 billion a year. At retail, about 2/3 of that goes to the supply chain. Now, a lot of that supply chain is very necessary because it's a physical product and you have to move it from here to there. But a lot of it gets spent on various levels of that industry, whether it be an importer, then a regional distributor, a state distributor in the United States, for example. So you have a lot of stops along the way between the winery and the consumer. And a lot of those really are not adding that much value. On the consumer side, they walk into a store or even more looking on a website, what do they see? A label. That's about it. They don't really see what's the story of this wine. They don't really see the history of the wine.
What we're trying to do is disrupt this industry by shortening the value chain and bringing the consumer directly to the producer.
Vincent is creating a trusted marketplace using blockchain so that now a marketplace can truly thrive where wine lovers and enthusiasts can freely trade with each other wine futures and later on bottled wine.
So in 5 years, we would want wine not to be considered a fast-moving consumer good anymore. And we would want Vincent to have impacted that industry globally.